Hi everybody, in this morning video from Liver Live, I will bring the latest Liverpool update. We'll start with Liverpool lineup against Crystal Palace, Jota, Alexander-Arnold, Allison to return. Liverpool will be delighted with the return of key players Diogo Jota, Trent Alexander-Arnold, and Alisson Becker when they welcome Crystal Palace to Anfield on Sunday afternoon. All three players have been declared fit. Jurgen Klopp spoke about the trio ahead of the game. I think Diogo was absolutely fine. For 20 minutes, it helped him a lot, and now we will see what we can do from there, said Klopp during his pre-match press conference before continuing. There was no chance to play Trent against Atalanta. He was on the bench because we were allowed to put 23 players into the squad. He had 2 sessions. Diogo didn't have more really, but the information from the medical department is he was a step ahead, so he can play a little bit longer. Alisson is on the way back as well, so we have to see that. Liverpool have missed a clinical presence like Jota up front and the creativity of Alexander-Arnold in recent weeks. Although Kieran Kelleher has done exceptionally well in the absence of Alisson, the Brazilian is clearly a cut above and adds greater stability to the side. On the injury front, Thiago Alcantara and Joel Matip are the only absentees, and both players are unlikely to feature again this season. Alisson is likely to start in goal behind a back four of Alexander-Arnold, Ibrahima Konate, Virgil van Dijk, and Andrew Robertson. Alexander-Arnold and Robertson will look to help out in the attack and create goal-scoring opportunities for their teammates, apart from their defensive duties. As for the midfield unit, Wataru Endo will break up opposition attacks, while Alexis Mac Allister and Dominic Szoboszlai will add creativity to the side. Jota is likely to lead the line for Liverpool against Crystal Palace. Darwin Nunez has been quite underwhelming in his last 2 outings, and Jota's clinical presence will be needed here. Mohamed Salah will start on the right, with Luis Diaz on the left. Pep makes title race claim. After Manchester City beat Luton Town 5-1 to move top of the Premier League table, it was inevitable that Pep Guardiola would be asked about Liverpool and Arsenal. Jurgen Klopp and Mikel Arteta's sides are both in action later today. Liverpool is first up, taking on Crystal Palace at Anfield, before Arsenal hosts Aston Villa. Manchester City is ahead by 2 points, having played a game more, but that lead is not likely to last for long. Guardiola is well aware that the margins are small and his side has the most congested schedule. Next weekend, his players take on Chelsea in an FA Cup semi-final at Wembley, with its Premier League clash with Spurs postponed. That could allow Liverpool and Arsenal to build a lead and put the pressure back on his men to keep pace. I said to the players how incredible it is to be here again, Guardiola said, via the Premier League's official website, during his post-match press conference at the Etihad Stadium on Saturday. Now 18 points left to play for. Play against Real Madrid, the chance to qualify for the semi-final, the FA Cup next Saturday to reach the final, so we try to extend all this 1 more week. In the Premier League, they know if we drop points we have no chance. I don't know what is going to happen, but Liverpool and Arsenal will win 100%. The only thing we can do is put pressure on them and make them feel that. Luton is difficult, but we scored 5 goals. This is all we can do. There is 6 games left, and after, if we are not able, then congratulations, but we have done our job. That is what we have to do. Jeremy Doku warning Liverpool and Arsenal. Not only are Man City 2 points ahead of Jurgen Klopp's men, but they also have a better goal difference, 44-42. Of course, Liverpool have the chance to change that against Palace, with the team's reaction and performance under massive scrutiny after that shock defeat to Atalanta in the Europa League in midweek. Nonetheless, Jeremy Doku scored and assisted for Manchester City against Luton to boost his team's title chances, and he was asked if he was thinking about goal difference after going past Liverpool's. The flying winger was honest enough to admit that of course he was, and how his team just wanted to score as much as possible. As he told Premier League Productions, Doku also added that his team has now put pressure on Arsenal and Liverpool ahead of their respective games on Sunday. We know that we need some goals, especially for the title race. It can be important, and, at the end, we are happy we could score 5, said Doku. On if Man City are thinking about GD after going past Liverpool's, yeah, of course. But as a player, you want to score as much as possible, even without the title race or anything else, added Doku. We are just a team that wants to score goals because it is good for the head. Mentality is good. We are a team that always wants to score goals. I think now we are putting pressure on Arsenal and Liverpool. But most importantly, take it game by game. Just focus on what we have to do, which is winning games. Then we can look at what they do. Liverpool, Arsenal and Man City scouting highly rated keeper. According to HITC, Villarreal goalkeeper Philip Jurgensen could have emerged as a target for Arsenal, Liverpool, and Manchester City. The Premier League trio could end up looking for a new number 2 to add competition to the position and may end up targeting the 21-year-old La Liga goalkeeper. One of the critical aspects of the top English sides, especially Arsenal, Liverpool and Manchester City, is their depth of goalkeeping. Incidentally, all three teams have tremendous options for their second-choice keepers, who, in truth, could be playing elsewhere as an established number 1. Hence, there are big chances for Aaron Ramsdale, Kyle Kelleher, and Stefan Ortega to leave their respective surroundings in the summer and seek a new challenge. Ramsdale already has Newcastle United's interest, while there are rumours about Ortega wanting a new challenge as number 1 elsewhere. Kelleher has significant interest from Celtic, who are convinced he's the right man to succeed the retiring Joe Hart in the summer. Liverpool are open to the idea and will have to dip into the market for a new keeper. Much like Arsenal and Manchester City, the trio have been scouting 21-year-old La Liga goalkeeper Philip Jurgensen recently and could make a move for the Villarreal star. He has established himself as the Spanish side's new number 1 and will want to keep on playing until reaching a particular level in his career. However, the interest from Arsenal, Liverpool, or Manchester City could pique his interest in making the big career jump, which could prove risky for him. And that's the final content of today's video. Like, subscribe to support Live Alive.